Hey guys, I'm going to do a quick little video on whether or not to stop a deer there. And two things caused me to make a choice one way or another there. Number one is going to be distance, and number two is going to be the angle of the shot there. So typically what I'll do is if that deer is less than 25 yards or 25 yards and in, I'm going to go ahead and let that deer naturally progress there. And if I've got the shooting walking, I'm going to. If it's past 25 yards, that's when I'm going to start stopping that deer. And although that deer is going to be alert at that point, probably typically looking your direction, I'm going to aim just a little bit low, play that drop of that deer, and then hopefully harvest him there. I've shot numerous deer in the 150, 160s on up into the 170s there, and with archery gear, and that's just the best way that I've found to do it. Not saying it's the right way every single time there, but as you become a little bit better archery hunter, you'll identify, you'll talk to more people, and you'll figure out what system works for you. That's the best thing about this, is everybody's able to go through their own story there, and proceed as you guys see fit based off your archery equipment there. But the one thing when it comes to shooting at a deer at 25 or less yards, so basically not stopping that deer, is I'm going to monitor that deer as it's coming in closer to me there, or as it's working in. And if I see that deer, early season in the beans, or maybe up on the acorn flat, and that deer, he's slowly working, or she's slowly working in there, she's feeding a little bit, and then she puts her head up there, and then she feeds a little bit more, and she puts her head up there. I'm just going to let that natural progression work through there, and then as that deer gets into my shooting lane there, broadside, I'm going to let him, hopefully I'm going to wait until he's actually stopped, feeds, lift that head up, and lift his head up, and I'm going to take that shot there. Now, if the animal is progressing and moving, what I will do is I will aim at the front of that deer's shoulder, and the distance there, it's typically around 14 to 16 inches, depending on how big that deer is. And you should be able to aim a little bit ahead of him there on that shoulder, and then let that deer take that next step, and you should double lung him there, if not shooting for the heart. So there's a lot of different strategies there, but at that close of a distance, I've just found myself better off of just letting that deer naturally progress through there, take that shot without stopping him there. And then as I get into those 25 and further ranges there, I'll stop him or stop her, and then I'll go ahead and play that drop with that deer, because I'm going to say 80-85% of your deer will drop once you actually stop them and they are fully alert, and they understand that, hey, something was out of the norm there that caused the sound, and those deer will drop. I've got video of a deer dropping, I want to say like 14 inches at points. I mean, it's those deer can flat drop fast, especially with that archery gear. So just kind of want to do a quick little video in regards to kind of some stuff to think about as you progress through your archery career there. And like always, hopefully you guys are getting out there in nature. Best luck on your upcoming hunt.